Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to crochet this super cute and adorable My Fit pillow in a very simple and easy way to follow. I hope you all will enjoy this tutorial so much. Let's get started. These are the materials you're gonna need. These are the crochet abbreviations. We're gonna start by making 2 circles like this. And for this project, I really recommend using the exact same yarn size and hook size as I used to get the best result. To make the circle, we will start with the slip knot. After making a slip knot, make 7 chains. We will start from the second chain from the hook. Insert your hook into the second chain from the hook and make 1 single crochet. We will mark the first stitch with the stitch marker. After that, make another single crochet into that second chain from the hook again. So this is 1 increase. After that, make 1 single crochet into each chain for 4 times. After making 4 single crochet, you will reach to the last chain. In that last chain, you have to make a total of 4 single crochet into that same last chain. While you are crocheting, place the remaining yarn tail over your hook so that it is buried under your stitches. Now we will crochet back into the lower parts of the chains. Insert your hook into the first lower part, which is just next to the last chain, and make 1 single crochet. Insert your hook into the next lower part and make 1. You have to make 2 more single crochet like this for a total of 4. When you reach to the last lower part of the chain, make 1 increase in there. After that, we will make 1 slip stitch into the very first stitch that we mark with the stitch marker to complete round 1. Now we have finished round 1 and you can cut the yarn that we buried. Now we're gonna start round 2. To start round 2, make chain 1 first. And we will start again from the same stitch that we made the slip stitch into. Insert your hook into that very first stitch and make 1 increase. Mark the very first stitch with a stitch marker. Make another single crochet into the same stitch to complete the increase. And after that, you have to make an increase into all the stitches in this round. So you have to make a total of 16 increases. And here, please note that chain 1 and slip stitch are not included in our total stitch count, and that will be the same for every round we make. Now we are almost at the end of round 2. And here, do not get confused. This is the slip stitch, this is chain 1. We will skip those 2 and make a slip stitch directly into the very first single crochet. To start round 3, make chain 1 first. And first you have to make a total of 7 single crochet into each stitch. After making 7 single crochet, make 1 increase into the next stitch. After that, we will start again with 7 single crochet. After 7 single crochet, make 1 increase again. So this is the sequence of this round, round 3, and you have to repeat this for 2 more times for a total of 4. At the end, we will connect with the slip stitch into the very first single crochet to complete round 3. To start round 4, chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Into the second stitch, make 1 increase. And after that, into the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. So this is the sequence of round 4, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet. We will start again with 1 single crochet, and after that 1 increase, and after that 1 single crochet. You have to repeat this little sequence for a total of 12 times to complete round 4. For round 5, it's very simple. You just have to make 1 single crochet into each stitch, and there will be a total of 48 single crochet for round 5. This is how it looks like after round 5, and we're gonna make round 6. Make chain 1 first. And first you have to start with 3 single crochet. After 3 single crochet, make 1 increase. So this is the sequence of round 6, 3 single crochet, 1 increase. We will start again with 3 single crochet. And after that, make 1 increase. So for round 6, we have to repeat that 3 single crochet, 1 increase sequence for a total of 12 times. This is how it looks like after round 6. Now we're gonna make round 7. Start with chain 1. And you have to make 2 single crochet first. After 2 single crochet in the next stitch, make 1 increase. After that, make 2 more single crochet to complete our little sequence. And we will start our little sequence again. Start with 2 single crochet again. And after that, make 1 increase. After that, make 2 more single crochet to complete our little sequence. So for this round as well, you have to repeat the little sequence for a total of 12 times. Now we're gonna make round 8, the last round of our circle. Start with chain 1 and you have to make 5 single crochet first. After 5 single crochet, make 1 increase. After that, we will start again with 5 single crochet. After 5 single crochet, make 1 increase. So for this round, we have to repeat that little sequence of 5 single crochet, 1 increase for a total of 12 times. Make a slip stitch into the first single crochet to complete round 8, and after that you can cut the end. So this is how our circle looks like after round 8, and make another circle just like this one. Now you will need 2 stitch markers to mark the stitches for joining. Now you have to find the last stitch of the round 8 of our circle. When you find the last stitch, count that stitch as a stitch number 1 and count backwards from that stitch. So stitch number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Into that 9th stitch, place a stitch marker. There must be 9 stitches from the last stitch to that stitch with a stitch marker. And now we will count again, starting from the stitch next to the stitch marker. We will count the stitch as the stitch number 1 again and count backwards just like we did before. And this time you have to count up to 25th stitch and place a stitch marker in there. So this is how we place the stitch markers, and there must be 24 stitches between 2 markers without including the stitch markers. Place the stitch markers the exact same way to another circle as well. To join these 2 circles, place them by facing the right side together. This is wrong side and this is the right side, which should be facing each other, and the stitch markers we marked should also be facing each other. To join them, you can start from any pair of stitch marker that you like, from the left side or from the right side. I will start from the left side and join them by using the single crochets. And here you only have to use front loop like this for the upper circle. You must only use the front loop of the single crochets like this. And into the lower circle, you must only use the back loops. Do not go into both stitches, just go into back loop like this. Start from the stitch with a stitch marker, insert into the front loop only for the upper circle and into the back loop only for the lower circle. And bring the new yarn. You can also remove the stitch markers now. Bring the new yarn by placing it on top of the crochet hook. And then we will start with chain 1. After that, insert into the same stitch the same way and make 1 single crochet. And here we will place the remaining yarn tail over the hook so that it is buried under the stitches. Into the next stitches, you have to make a single crochet in the same way by using the front loop only for the upper circle and back loop only for the lower circle. So this is how we are going to join the 2 circles. We will connect them until we reach back to the another pair of stitch markers that we marked previously. There will be a total of 60 single crochet from joining these 2 circles. When you reach to the slip stitches that we used to join, leave out those slip stitches. We will only use single crochet from both circles. This is how our joining looks like from the right side. Now I'm at my last stitch of joining. Remove the stitch markers and make one single crochet. When you are finished, make chain 1 and cut the yarn. This is how it looks like after joining, and there must be 24 single crochet left on each circle. For the yarns that we buried under the stitches, you can just leave them as they are because we're gonna be flipping this piece. Flip this piece inside out so that the right side is outside. This is how our pillow looks like so far. Here you can start stuffing if you want, especially into the lower parts. Now we're gonna make the ears by using the remaining stitches on both circles. We're gonna use 12 single crochet from the upper circle and the lower circle from each side. There are 24 single crochet left, so you have to mark the 12 single crochet from each side of the circle. When you have marked the 12 stitch from each side like this, we will start from the middle and crochet in the clockwise direction. Insert your hook into that 12 stitch that you mark with a stitch marker and bring the new yarn. Make chain 1 first and make one single crochet again into that same stitch. And don't forget to carry that yarn tail under your stitches. And after that, just make one single crochet into each remaining stitch. You will get 12 single crochet from the upper side. Now we are finished making up to 12 single crochet, and into that part, the connecting part that we made, you have to make one single crochet into that connecting single crochet. Insert your hook directly into that stitch like this and make one single crochet. After that, we will move to the lower circle and make 12 single crochet just like this by making one single crochet into each until you reach to that stitch marker that you marked. So we just made a total of 25 single crochet, and this is the round 1 of our ear. To start round 2, you just have to make one single crochet into each stitch. Go into the very first stitch of round 1 that you mark with a stitch marker. Turn your crochet piece like this. Insert your hook directly into that first stitch like this and make one single crochet. Mark the stitch with a stitch marker to not lose count. And after that, just make 1 single crochet into each remaining stitch. So you will also get 25 single crochet for this round 2 as well. So now we have finished round 2, and from round 3 to round 7, just make 1 single crochet into each, and there will be 25 stitches in each round. Here I will switch that stitch marker into the last stitch because that's how I normally mark. Some people also mark the fast stitch. It doesn't matter as long as you get the stitches right. So we will continue up to round 7 by making 1 single crochet into each stitch. This is how it looks like after round 7, and you can stuff the head a little bit more. For the round 8, first you have to make 3 single crochet. After 3 single crochet, make 1 decrease by using the front loops only. Insert your hook into the front loop only of the next stitch and into the front loop of the next stitch. And then make 1 single crochet, that's invisible decrease. After that, we will start again with 3 single crochet. After 3 single crochet, make 1 decrease again just like we did before by using the front loops only. And you have to repeat this little sequence of 3 single crochet, 1 decrease for 3 more times. Step the head and the ear after round 8. Now we're doing the round 9 of the ear. And for the round 9, you have to make a total of 10 decreases. Just like I showed you before, we will make invisible decreases by using the front loops only. When you have made 10 decreases, cut the yarn leaving a long tail. Now we're closing the ear with a darning needle. To start, go into the very fast decrease of round 9 from behind, like this, and insert into the front loop only. After that, go into the next stitch from behind and insert into the front loop only again. And then go into next stitch, insert into the front loop only. So you have to make insert your needle into all the stitches. When you are finished inserting into all 10 stitches, pull the yarn really tightly. And at the end, to close that remaining tiny hole, you can just use the yarn tail by weaving in and out evenly and pull it tightly to bring the stitches together and close the gap. When you are finished, insert the needle into the ear and into a few other places to secure the yarn, and after that you can cut the yarn. This is how it looks like after the first ear, and for the second ear we're gonna repeat the same process. We will use the 12 stitches left on each circle and also the connecting part. For the second ear as well, we will crochet in the clockwise direction like this. So we'll start from the stitch which is next to the first ear. Insert your hook into that very first stitch and bring the new yarn. And here we will leave a long tail when we bring in the new yarn. And this time, do not bury that yarn tail under the stitches. We're gonna leave it because it will come into use later. After that, chain one and make round one of the ear just like we did the first ear. When you have finished round one, starting from round 2 to round 9 till the end, you just have to repeat what we did in the first ear. And make sure that before you close the second ear, stuff the head and the ears enough, because after the second ear there will be no place left for you to stuff, so be careful with that. Make sure that the remaining yarn tail is left outside just like this, because we're going to use it to close that little gap between two ears. This is how it looks like after making the second ears and after doing all the stuffing. Now we're going to close that little gap with the remaining yarn tail that we left. This is the final result, and we're almost finished with making our pillow. Now we're gonna make the eyes with a black yarn, but for the demonstration purpose in this video, I'm gonna use pink yarn. You have to start with a slip knot. After making a slip knot, make 3 chains. After that, insert your hook into the second chain from the hook and make 1 increase into that second chain. After that, into the last chain, you have to make a total of 3 single crochet. Pull the yarn tail tightly, and now we're gonna crochet into that lower part of the chain, which is just next to the last chain. Insert your hook and make 1 single crochet. Place the yarn tail over your hook, and after that you can cut the yarn leaving a long tail. To weave in the ends, go into the first stitch, insert your hook like this from behind, pull the yarn gently through that stitch, and then go back to the final stitch. Insert your hook into the back loop only of the final stitch and the loop underneath it. Back loop and the loop underneath it, and then pull the yarn gently. And after that, you can just weave in the ends just like you normally would under the stitches. You have to make 2 of these little circles with the black yarn. When you are finished, you can sew or glue those little eyes onto any side of the pillow that you like. I'm gonna glue those little eyes onto the round 3 of the circle with a single crochet apart between 2 eyes. Mark the stitches with the pins first, and after that glue the eyes. This is the glue I use. And for the mouth, I use this black felt cloth and glue them between 2 eyes. You can also use black yarn and embroider the mouth. Now we are finished making our cute, comfy and cuddly Miffy pillow. My table is also in a huge mess. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this tutorial was simple and easy enough for you to follow, even for the beginners as well. I would really appreciate it if you left some comments or suggestions in the comment box down below this video. And I hope we'll see each other again in the next tutorials. Bye bye and happy crocheting!